What's up guys, my name is Lauren and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing my November budget recap. As always, if you like this spreadsheet, you can get it for yourself. It's linked in the video description. It comes with a detailed video tutorial and is an instant download to Google Sheets. So let's jump into our budget. All right, so November was a pretty good month for us. We ended up not being able to send as much money to investing as I had hoped, but we still sent like a good chunk, and November ended up being a very, very expensive month for us. So I'm glad that like we got anything done and that we didn't end up digging into our emergency fund because it was kind of a close call, but that's what it's there for, and try to remember that it's not like a failure if you have to use your emergency fund. It's actually a win that you are using your funds that you've put aside for emergencies if something comes up, and you're not going into debt to pay for that expense. So first of all, for income, we had budgeted $15,023 and we actually brought in $15,318. So that was pretty close, a little bit over, which is always great for income. $295 extra that we brought in this month. For pay yourself first, we sent $900 to my husband's 401k, and then we sent $1,000 to our house fund, and we had budgeted $1,500, but we only were able to send $1,000, which still like put us at what, like 12.4% of our gross income to investing and savings goals. So let's take a look at what was so expensive this month. All right, so we had our normal taxes, health insurance, and FSA come out. This was the last month we had to pay $258 for storage. Next month, it's only going to be $126. And actually we had a credit, so it's only going to be like 20 bucks, I think. But yeah, we downsized our storage, so that was great. We paid our rent, $32.25, life insurance of $82, and internet and cell phone combined is $115. Home security is $30, car insurance is $113, and then Spotify for $11. I did budget $1,400 for groceries this month, which is an extra $200 more than we normally budget, and that's because I realized we were spending like $1,200 a month on actual food and takeout and stuff, and then we really needed like an extra $200 or so for non-food items, and that worked out really well. Like we stayed on budget. We went over by $17, but that's on budget. So I feel like I found our number for now, and this happens on occasion. Like something will become more expensive and you have to up your budget, and you try to find like that balance of, okay, giving yourself enough room in your budget to pay for the things you need to like maintain your family, but not going overboard and like giving yourself too much room and more than you need, so you're being wasteful. So I feel like $1,400 is a good number for us. Really, some months it'll be higher than this because we do $300 a week for groceries. So most months we do 4 weeks of groceries, but every third month we have a 5th week of groceries because obviously like there's not exactly 4 weeks in a month. So anyway, gas, we only spent $213 and we budgeted $250. I had it at $225 before, and I don't know, I just thought we would do extra driving in November, and maybe we didn't. So maybe I'll bump that back down to $225, but it's a small difference. Utilities was only $575 this month, so under the $600 that we've been budgeting. And actually I'm so excited because we got our new gas bill this month, and it was like $45 less than it usually is, because like 2 months ago I signed up for a free service called Arbor, and they basically like price shop for you for energy providers, and they found a gas provider that charged less. And finally that first billing cycle completed and our bill came in, and it's usually like around $130 and it was like $85 or something. I don't remember the exact numbers, but I just remember it was like under $100 and I got really excited. So if you guys want to check that out, like I said, it's a free service. I'll link it below. I'm always trying to find a way to lower our energy costs. So that's a big win that'll show up in our December budget. And then miscellaneous expenses, we had budgeted $125 and we spent $130. For sinking funds, we sent $150 to my husband's sinking fund and my 2 daughters and myself. For school and activities, we sent $2,000, miles $250, birthday and Christmas, that's almost funded for the year, it's at $141. Gifts $70, and then car maintenance we sent $50. We actually spent like $800 on my husband's car, so we'll have to fund that. And then house maintenance nothing, and medical $733 when we hadn't budgeted anything. We had a bunch of medical bills this month, so that's kind of where those expenses were, the car maintenance and the medical. And also Miles had a trip to the vet that was unexpected, and he's fine, but Miles is my cat if you're new here, and so yeah, that's how that all panned out. So we ended up the month with $10,779 in our sinking funds, and $10,000 of that is emergency funds, so only $779 for our sinking funds, and I like that to be more like $2,000 to $3,000. So we're gonna work on building that back up the next few months, and that's why I like sinking funds, because it's like a little buffer on top of your emergency fund. So that's it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, if you like the spreadsheet, you can get it. It's linked in the video description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.